Yo, what's cracking, peeps? Your boy T Money up in the Heezy. Happy Thursday evening. Here to bring you guys another collection update. I got a few packages in the mail today. The package I had mentioned yesterday that I was expecting from Diabolic on Friday actually showed up today, so got an update for you guys. So I've already opened two of the three. I got one thing from an Amazon seller, one thing from Amazon UK, and then one thing from Diabolic. So I saved the Diabolic package for last. So let's get into the stuff. So first up, I got Poison Ivy Collection. Not really familiar with these films, but some good, whoa, fuzzy, sorry. Some good actresses, I guess. Drew Barrymore's in the first one. Alyssa Milano's in the second one. I forget who's in the third, but yeah, somebody kind of big. Jamie Presley. So, yeah, I don't know. Famous actresses, basically seductive thrillers, I guess. I don't know. I'm really not sure why this is a Scream Factory release, but those of you who have seen it maybe could shed some light on that for me. But it's a nice 4-film collection. You get all the 4 films on their own discs. There are very few special features. New audio commentary with director Kat Shea on the original and theatrical trailer. So, for a Poison Ivy collection, there are no special features really, but that's alright. I don't really care about these films anyway. I just, I want to check them out. I've heard mixed things about them. Probably the original's the best, maybe. But, Drew Barrymore's. I was actually never really that attracted to Drew Barrymore. I don't know. But she's looking pretty. Alyssa Milano's sexy. So, yeah. We'll see. Poison Ivy, 1 through 4. The first one is Poison Ivy. The second one is Lily. The third is The New Seduction. And the fourth is The Secret Society. All slightly different stories and stuff like that. No reversible cover artwork. No booklet. Just... Oh, and also, I got this for, cheaper because I bought it on Amazon third-party seller, so I got it for, 10 bucks less than the retail value, which is cool. The box is a little bit dinged up, but whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Alright, next up we have The Last Movie, which is a nice box set. A film, again, I've never seen before, from Indicator. I love Indicator, so I kind of tore this apart. But here's the box. It's limited to 3,000. I ended up grabbing this from Amazon as well because it was cheaper. But I got number 1831 out of 3,000. Tons of special features, as always, in Indicator fashion. Go ahead and pause that if you care to check that out. But yeah, it seems like an interesting film. I read some reviews on it. Really a lot of mixed opinions on the film. I feel like the general consensus is the first half of the movie is really good, and then it kind of gets all disjointed and crazy in the second half. But it's basically about, I think, Dennis Hopper's main character. He plays like a wrangler, a stunt coordinator. Somebody on the set in Peru that he's filming actually dies. He ends up sticking around Peru and living with this prostitute or whatever, and then the natives in Peru want to film their own movie, and he becomes like a part of that. And that's kind of the second part of the film where I think it gets really disjointed, according to my reading. But I don't know. Sounds kind of interesting, kind of like a unique film, maybe on a study on how films are made or an attempt at that. But it's a really nice release. You get the reversible cover artwork, which is the same on the box, and then this, which is different. And then you get a huge booklet, which is really nice. Of course, in Indicator fashion, and it's just, all stuff about the cast, the crew, stories behind the film. Really nice, little paperback. Smells like a nice book. You guys know the drill. It's weird, though. Some of the pages have, scuff marks on them, which kind of sucks. I don't know what that's all about. It's like something was dragged across the pages to create these scuff marks. But yeah, just some stills from the film. So really nice. I don't know. I'd say this is probably 50 or 60 pages. Wow, over 70. So nice. Over 70-page booklet. All right, let's get into the last portion. This is a Diabolic DVD package from my man Jesse over at Diabolic motherfucking DVD. And let's get into it. For some reason I thought this box was going to have a little more, but still. Oops. My memory's shot. All right, so we have... Cool. We have 5 films. And we're going to start with Crazy Fat Ethel. Now, I've never seen this movie before, but I used to watch Dead Pit. Wes Vance and Aaron Fry. I used to follow those guys. Not follow them. This was before Instagram. But I would watch their Dead Pit channel on YouTube, and I thought it was hilarious and good stuff. A friend of mine in college actually turned me on to them initially. But yeah, so they had talked about this movie years ago. I think it was kind of like a running joke or something with them. And honestly, that's the last time I have really heard about this film. So I saw that Diabolic was carrying it on the website. This is a really, really like chintzy release kind of, because it's almost like a CD. You know how the CDs come in those little like foldy cases like that. So this isn't like an official Blu-ray case or anything. It's like a cardboard thing, but whatever. This movie, in 1975, Nick Millard introduced us to Crazy Fat Ethel in the cult-driving classic Criminally Insane. Fast forward more than 40 years later, writer-director Brian Dorton insists that it's time to revisit this larger-than-life character in an all-new revision. After a scandal in a mental institution, Ethel, played by Dixie Gers, is taken in by her Aunt Joyce, played by Jenny Coulter, or however you say that. Many people, including the head nurse and a determined detective, believe that letting Ethel leave the hospital was a huge mistake, pun intended. This remake captures the look and atmosphere of the original, but with more gore. Okay, wow. So is this a new film? I don't even know. Crazy Fat Ethel. See, I don't really know a lot about this. But, oh, cool. Alex Vincent did the cover and layout. Alex Vincent. I feel like I bought some... is he the guy who's selling, like, actually, hang on one second, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, too. I could very well be wrong. But he was, like, selling, like, makeshift, Blu-ray, like, covers or whatever for your movies. So, like, this says Scream Factory, which is really weird, because this isn't a Scream Factory release, but, like, and then The Crow, this one says Scream Factory as well. That I don't think was a Scream Factory release either. But he did really cool artwork, so I'm pretty sure that's the Alex Vincent that... I could be wrong, let me know. But, interesting. So now I'm a little bit confused, to be honest, because I don't know if this is based on the 70s cult film Criminally Insane, Crazy Fat Ethel. So I think there is only one Crazy Fat Ethel, and it's this film right here, based on... it just explained it to me. So, cool. Really cool. I can't wait to check this out. I mean, I'm sure it's a hoot, fun, cheesy, corny, low budget. Fat chick named Ethel killing people. Psychotic hillbillies. Love them. Alright, so next up we have one... Sorry, I gotta stop spoiling shit by putting the movies in view of the camera. This is one I meant to get a while back. Judgment Night. Yeah, okay, I was confused. It said don't. Judgment Night. This is relatively new from the Warner Archive collection. Just an 80s. I think it's 80s. Am I wrong? 93. So early 90s action flick, cult action flick. And the cast, Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr., and or whatever, and Dennis Leary. So awesome. Yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr., I think. Alright, but never seen it before, but noted director Stephen Hopkins, The Life and Death Peter Sellers, 24 and Predator 2, navigates this harrowing journey of 4 suburban men into the nightmarish neighborhood of Chicago's crime-infested underworld. When 4 young men take a wrong turn on the way to a boxing match in a state-of-the-art RV, they witness a murder. Now the killer's leader, Dennis Leary, cannot let them live, and the 4 must find their way to safety while being hunted through Chicago's meanest streets. With a powerhouse cast, this edge-of-your-seat thriller takes viewers on a life and death road trip into terror. So awesome. Had to get that one. Judgment Night. Cool. Alrighty, and we have a new one from the fine folks over at Scream Factory. We have a classic Bela Lugosi, The Return of the Vampire. Awesome. I've never seen this movie before either, but I love Bela Lugosi. And yeah, I don't know if this is like obviously not a sequel to Dracula, but it's Bela Lugosi playing A vampire, obviously. I don't know if he's Dracula in this. 1918, Bela Lugosi, a 200-year-old Hungarian vampire, prowls the English countryside, feeding from the jugulars of the villagers. But Tesla's reign of terror is interrupted when a pair of scientists, played by Lady Jane and Sir John Boo, drive a railroad spike through his heart. The undead Tesla remains safely entombed for 2 decades until the impact from a stray Nazi bomb releases him. Along with his werewolf servant, the resurrected vampire now plots vengeance on the family that put a halt to his nocturnal feasting. This is from 1943. Very, very old vampire film, Dracula. Oh, cool. This is really cool, too. Reversible kind of cover artwork. That's cool. I like that. Really nice artwork. The werewolf is on the loose. Man, monster, or both. Awesome. So, classic Bela Lugosi that I may or may not have seen. I don't think I've seen it, but if I have, I certainly don't remember it. But Beauty at the Mercy of a Monster. Awesome. Special features on this release. You got a new commentary with historian Lee Gambin, film historian. New commentary with author, film historian Gary Don Rhodes. New commentary, so Troy Howarth. So you got 3 commentaries with film historians, film connoisseurs. Theatrical trailer, still gallery, and awesome. Running out of space here now. Let's see. Next up, we have one that I'm really excited for. This is from VCI. We have The Beast of the Yellow Knight. Back from the dead to stalk human prey. This, look at that cover artwork. So bad, but so appealing for some strange reason. Produced from a 2K scan of the original 35mm negative. This movie's from 1971. It says a desperate criminal takes a bargain with the devil in order to escape his pursuers from death, and becomes to escape his pursuers and death, and becomes an indestructible jugular juggernaut, and nothing can stop him. Bonus features: 2018 commentary by writer and filmmaker Howard S. Berger and Nathaniel Thompson, head honcho at Mondo Digital. Linear notes by Howard S. Berger. Video interviews conducted by director Mark Hartley. So on and so forth. Video remembering John Ashley. So there's chock full of special features. I'm stoked for this one. I've never seen it before. 2-disc set. Looks like some really cool disc artwork, first of all. But then inside you get some write-ups on the film, I guess. Discussion about things. I don't know exactly what. I'll try and freeze frame this so you guys can actually, those of you who care. I don't know if you guys can read that. I apologize if you can't, but yeah, stoked for this one. The cover just kind of sold me on this, and the fact that it's an early 70s schlocky fucking monster movie type film. So yeah, VCI bringing the goodness. I was kind of wondering what was up with VCI. They've been a little bit quiet lately, I feel like, but awesome. Happy to have that one. Alright, and last but not least, we have Sister Street Fighter, which is coming pretty early from Arrow Video. Really nice release. These are all the films in the collection, I believe. Sonny Chiba. Awesome. You know, I'm a big fan of Street Fighter, the video game, and I love, I grew up playing it, but I don't really know much about Sister Street Fighter, to be perfectly honest. But, yeah, and this movie reminds me, I mixed these up with, like, Double Dragon, and then there's another Lady Street Fighter that came out from AGFA, so there's all kinds of different, you know what it smells like? It smells like the green soap that they use when you get a tattoo. It's really weird. It really does, though, like 100%. I love that smell. Alright. So, inside you got a Schlock card, which I already own, and I'm pretty sure I have that card in my... Because I put... Usually when I get these cards in an Arrow release, if I don't have the... Or if I have the film, I'll put the little J card that goes with the specific film. So, I'd put this with Schlock if I didn't already have that card. But you get a nice little booklet in here. Reversible cover artwork. It looks like it's a 2-disc set. Disc 1 is Sister Street Fighter. Disc 2 is Sister Street Fighter Hanging by a Thread. Return of the Sister Street Fighter, and Sister Street Fighter 5th Level First. After the massive success of the Street Fighter company of the Street Fighter, Toei Company decided to build a new karate series around a female lead and cast a young actress who had appeared in the cameo role alongside her mentor Sonny Chiba. Still a teenager at the time, Estuko Shihomi exploded on screen for her first leading role and created a new character type. A tough fighter who was fierce, fearless, good-hearted, and decidedly non-sexualized, a departure from Toei's typical formula. In 74's sister Street Fighter, Shihoma is a half-Chinese, half-Japanese Koryu Liu who travels to Yokohama to investigate the disappearance of her brother, an undercover cop. Lee discovers a smuggling ring by a drug lord with his own personal army of deadly fighters, and must penetrate his evil lair with the help of a fellow karate master, played by Chiba. Shihoma and director Kazuko Hamaguchi, who did Yamaguchi, whatever, from Wolf Guy, director of Wolf Guy, made 2 additional films based on the same character over the next year, Street Fighter II and Street Fighter III. Genre entertainment of the highest order, sister Street Fighter films are a wild ride, some of the best exploitation cinema Japan produced in the 70s. Awesome. Funky and over the top, filled with wall-to-wall action, and featuring some of the craziest villains ever depicted on screen. Awesome. Stoked. I can't wait to dive into this. And now I'm confused, because The Street Fighter, is that the video game series from Capcom or whatever? That's what I grew up playing, that Street Fighter. I mean, forgive me if there's a Street Fighter series that I'm not aware of, probably. I don't know. But Asian martial arts and, you know, films along this nature are not my forte by any means. So I'm stoked to check it out, though. So, Street Fighter compilation. Alright, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching this update. I got it done quickly tonight. So, yeah, cool. I'll see you probably in a couple days. I probably won't be getting much in over the next few days. I got a lot in the last 3 days. So, thanks for watching, as always. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. The number has been steadily increasing, and I really appreciate that. So, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That would be super cool someday. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.